MMP, is it working or is it not? Paul, National have done a deal in Epsom to get the ACT candidate in. So what is the difference?
Well, look, my position, and I think our party's position is really clear, which is it shouldn't be the politicians who decide the system that governs this country. It should be the people of New Zealand.
Tell me, Paul, is MMP, pure MMP, is it working in Aotearoa? What do you think?
Well, look, we've had it now for 18 years. It's not the system I voted for, but we have to make it work. That's the important thing.
Do you like it yourself?
It's not my preferred system.
What's your preferred system?
I would have voted for supplementary member, given a choice. But look, I want to be clear about one thing. I mean, you talk about, is MMP working? I think you're talking about the coat-tailing provision. Well, this current government, there is no coat-tailing involved.
What?
You've got Peter Dunn.
Hang on,
I
explain yourself. No one agrees here, Paul.
You've got coat-tailing is bringing extra MPs on if you get a seat but less than 5%. We've got Peter Dunn, who won a seat. You've got John Banks, who won a seat. You've got the Māori Party, who won 3 seats, and then the National Party.
Andrew Little, you pick up on
Well,
that.
what they got in, John Banks got in because you did a deal. You did a deal.
What sort of deal did you guys do? What deal did you guys do in
Here's the
Wigram?
issue. The Electoral Commission recommended against the coat-tailing provision, said it's time to change the law. We were critical of the National Party and Ag Party because of the crooked deal they did in 2011. So we're certainly not going to stand by and say there's nothing wrong with the internet mana deal that's been done. It goes against the spirit of MMP.
So do you think MMP in New Zealand is working?
I think it's a system that's still maturing, still evolving, still needs to be refined.
So
and
it
I
needs
think
changes.
The Electoral Commission reviewed it, and they said that one issue that is, that could be changed or should be changed is the coat-tailing provision. And you know what? Judith Collins had the job of trying to get a consensus of political parties for that change. Every party agreed but one, and she said there was no consensus. The one party that didn't agree was the National Party.
What about you, Julianne? Do you think the coat-tailing provision should be changed?
Yes, absolutely. Look, MMP is the fairest and most democratic electoral system, and the people of New Zealand voted to keep it on the basis that there would be a review. And the Electoral Commission was very clear, recommending that we get rid of the coat-tailing provisions and drop the threshold to 4%. The Green Party fought for that, and the National Party chose not to implement it because they want the Axe Party to get more MPs.
I do get the feeling, though, that people are... The public are getting kind of sick and tired of MMP as it stands, the coat-tailing and voting for, these strange and unholy alliances like the Internet Mana Party, for example. What do you think?
Well,
what do you hear?
We want to see MMP work well. We wanted those recommendations to be implemented.